Howdy, Kippers. So, things are pretty quiet at the farm. We pretty much stored everything for winter. I'm down here at the lumber yard, and I am at the wood chipper where I've been steadily dropping logs off between the carpentry shop and the wood chipper and the firewood place. We've been making some money. I haven't made much money on the firewood, a little steady income. But I just discovered what 108,500 liters of wood chips brings us in the cab. It's not much quieter, but taking these over to the biomass heating plant. Let me just show you. If I get farther out, then it's not so noisy. Alright, so 108,500 liters. Now, I want you to watch up here, the upper right corner of my screen where the mouse is, and see how much I get. Yeah. Almost there. $69,121 plus $1,094 for environmental. My last load I got 69,109, so I got a little bit more on this load for some reason. I'm not much good at math, but 69 and 69 is 18, 12, 13. That's $138,000 roughly, not counting the change of 121 and 109. So in 2 loads, I made $138,000. Now I haven't, like I said, I've been saving this up for a while, so I'm not sure what a smaller load would make, but when we look at prices, that's not where I wanted to go. Where's prices? Oh, I'm in the wrong menu. Let's go in the right menu. No, the right menu. There it is. All right, so we look at wood chips. That's the biomass heating plant at $637. That's not even the highest. The local market was offering. The Train to Cheyenne is offering $723. The local market is the cheapest at $562. Feed store $650. I've been having trouble with the feed store for whatever reason. I dump and I don't get paid, so I quit going there. And I don't think I ever got paid the Train to Cheyenne for my last load of wheat that I shipped there. But biomass heating plant, easiest to get to because my lumber yard is just literally just down the hill. So it's yeah, okay. So I could get $1 more at the farmer's market, or $6.50 at the feed store. But it is what it is. So the other productions I put in here. This is just easier to show you this way. So I've got a carpentry shop here, and I've got an art accessories factory. Now the reason I put the art accessories factory in there, I was struggling to find a place where I could get rid of my long planks. I was selling them, but it was just kind of a trickle, not getting much money for them. So, you know, I don't know. So I'm selling picture frames and easels. Just mainly as a means to get rid of the long planks that my carpentry shops are producing. Now, granted, you know, if I go up here, I could not produce the long planks, but yeah, I might as well. So I'm producing fast planks. That's going to the carpentry shop. I'm selling wood beams, prefab walls, and the wood chips I'm storing. I haven't even pulled the wood chips out of this place yet. Wood chips I'm pulling, I just pulled 2 loads out of, was from my stationary wood chipper. So I still got almost a full load at the wood chipper, and what do I have up here? I've got a load and a half. So there's almost $200,000 in wood chips I've got sitting in storage. So let those things run, you know. So we're going to take a shortcut home so I don't waste all your time driving. Using easy development controls teleporting. If you use this when you're teleporting, you got to be careful. You can't teleport with everything. You got to make sure you teleport in a space that will accept. Can't tell you how many times I've teleported into a fence or inside of a building, and then the game's going wackadoo. So I've immediately had to teleport back again. And definitely don't teleport with a seater. Single seater like that big fast, like the big Case International seater I got is okay. But like the Seed Hawk with an air cart, definitely don't. They will flip and it's a pain in the butt. With the discs, I teleport all over the place with the discs just to get stuff done. Some of it just to what's what I'm looking for? Prep for another video. So, yeah, let's talk about the apples. So I let the apples run until I had 4 pallets. So these are produced, each of these trees have produced a pallet each so far. And I don't think I got any pallets in the orchard out here yet. Yep, I do already. They're already producing pallets. I just emptied these like literally last night. It took 5 loads. Now, I have not been able to auto-load apple pallets on anything, and I mean anything. And if you know something better to auto-load it on, let me know in the comments. But the 40-foot, and either 20-foot, 20, 30, or 40-foot Lizard flatbed auto-loading bale trailers seem to be the only thing that I can load pallets of apples on. So I took 5 loads. Whoops. Stop. I took 5 loads of this trailer in, and they were stacked 5 high, as high as the ramp. And let me look and see if I wrote them down. I don't think I wrote down how many I had. I don't remember how many I had. But on 5 loads, I made almost, I want to say, I don't know what to say, 180,000. I don't know. I want to see how many liters in a pallet. So there are 500 liters in a pallet. 500 liters in a pallet. And I was selling them at, where am I at? I was selling the apples at, and I don't even think it shows up on here. I don't think apples show up on here. Okay, so picture frames, it shows up, but it doesn't tell me how much I'm getting for them. Same with wood beams because it doesn't have any apples. Okay, so there are two farmers markets, and I'll go through this in the next episode. The apple processing plant is selling at $5.13, buying at $5.13. However, I own that processing plant, so I get nothing out of it. But I am selling apple juice, and here's where I'm making money, at $2,400 a liter. And apple honey is going at $4,972 at the farmer's market. So yeah, wow. I need to go into my productions and start storing that because I'm selling it. I am just selling it. So let's change that to storing. I didn't realize I was selling this much. I should have checked that. Wow, I could be making a crap ton of money off this apple juice and apple honey. So speaking of apple honey, so apple juice is simply water and apples. You get apple juice. 3 water, 8 apples get you 5 juice. Apple honey is 5 apples, 8 honey, 2 sugar plus 1 water. It's 10 apple honey. So this is a very lucrative money-making endeavor here. And I should have been storing those instead of just selling them. I didn't realize that the market was actually buying those. I thought they were just buying apples. I've been selling some of my apples at the market, and the rest have been going to the production. It's kind of varies. I sell one load at the market, and then or one harvest at the market, and one harvest goes to the juice plant. So, wow, yeah, I need to be selling my apple juice and my apple honey at the stupid farmer's market because it makes way more money than just selling it a little bit at a time, I think. But anyway, apples, I've been selling it. I'm not sure which market this is. One or two of them. We can go take a look. So out here by the volunteer fire department in Muddy Gap. Here's the fire department. The fire department got a new ambulance. So there's an egg stall. Of course, my produce vendor. And somebody put in a little farmer's market right here next to the fire station. And then just recently somebody built a dairy back here. I don't know who. Yeah. So kind of convenient to have this right here when I'm just down the road with my future milk cows. But yeah, so got a farmer's market there. And then the other farmer's market is right up in here behind the restaurant. So either place is taking apples, produce, whatnot. But now that I have the other one, well, I drive across the bridge. I gotta drive clear over here to it. Well, I can just drive right from my house to the location. So yeah. And same with the honey. I can sell it right there at whatchamacallit. But I've been taking the honey into the juice plant. I haven't been selling the honey. Now, honey will load on... It will auto-load on the Lizard Phoenix with the pallet bed. With the auto-load pallet bed. I'll just show you here real quick. Now, unfortunately, it will not load out of the shed, so I have to take the pallets, put them on the ground, and as you can see, they will auto load. Have to get them kind of close to the truck. They have to be flat on the ground. So sometimes, or you have to hold them up in the air. Sometimes I can scoot them over here 3 at a time if I'm careful. There we go. Come on. All right. And then this is what it looks like. And you can simply take it to market and it will auto load. Now, y'all know about the don't teleport when you have a load of stuff. With this vehicle, you can teleport though. They do not disappear like loose auto-load stuff. So with apples, or with honey, and these pallets, you can simply drive up, maybe. I might have to unload it. What's going on? Usually it works. Well, last time it worked. Weird. This time it didn't work. Interesting. Okay. Bizarre. Well, that is weird. Usually, I can just unload, it goes right in. Oh shit, my production's full. That's why. Yeah. Duh. So we'll go sell it. We'll run over to the market. We'll go to this market. Interesting. Hit the trigger just right. What's going on here? For whatever reason, it is not auto unloading. So we'll just unload it here. Not enough space to unload. Okay, so $503 for a pallet of honey. Weird that I was not able to unload those individually. Alright, well, we're not going to sell anymore. I'm going to take these back home, store them. Alright. I need to put a shed, I need to put in a shed somewhere so I can store those in. So, we've established that wood chips and apples are great money makers. So if you want to make some money on the side, put in some apple trees. Now, apple trees are in production orchards, and they're $1,500 a tree. So at 500 a pallet, you need, what's it, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 3 pallets. 3 pallets pay for your tree. And all it takes is water. Of course, if you want to really figure in the cost of $5,000 for a water well and a distributor, or $8,000, $13,000 for a well and distributor, on top of that. But as you can see, it will pay for itself very rapidly. And it's actually, while it takes longer, while it takes a little longer than a greenhouse, I haven't crunched the numbers, but I think actually an apple, if you get enough apple trees, it will actually make more money than a greenhouse will with the same production, same amount of production. All right, gang. Well, that's it for some extra money makers. Look forward to seeing you guys on episode, what are we on, 16, 17? Episode 17, I'll tell you about what's been going on since we did the beet and corn harvest.